In this tutorial, we'll be talking about patterns and how we can use them effectively to create something very quickly. So as the name implies, pattern, we need to have some sort of pattern in our sketch or model. So I can give you an example of a gear. A gear has equidistant splines on the boundary of its surface. So let's look at how we can go about making a gear and sort of use the pattern feature. So let's make the base of our gear, which is a circle, and we want to extrude, no, not yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to make another circle on the boundary of it. So for simplicity's sake, I'm saying the teeth of the gear also have a circular profile. Normally they don't. It's more of an parabolic profile. So we're going to use this as the base of our the spline or the trough of our gear. And now we're going to extrude our larger gear. So let's say our gear is not that big, it's about 50 mm. And now what we're going to do is we're going to extrude this one as well. So we're going to extrude it, but this time we're going to remove material. And we're going to extrude it through the drawing, all the way through. So now we've made one spline or one trough of our gear, but we want to replicate this. So what we're going to do is we're going to select this surface and we're going to make a pattern out of it. And we're going to revolve this pattern through the boundary. So the boundary is parallel to the y-axis. So we have to select first rotational geometry. So we are rotating it, and yeah, and I'm gonna zoom in on the y-axis to select it. So here I've selected the y-axis. I'm gonna zoom out, and now I'm gonna tell it how many times I want to replicate this on the boundary. So let's say I want to make a gear that has 20 teeth. So I'm gonna put in 20. So you can see 20 of these are formed, but the problem is their spacing is too less. So let's say I want to space them out evenly across this circle. We know that a circle has 360 degrees. So we can just divide the number of circles from the whole 360-degree circle. So number of teeth. So 360 divided by 20 is 18. So if I do that, now it says these are the points where I'm going to make this geometry. And if I hit OK, it starts generating them and makes my gear. So this is a very simple example of a gear. Normally gears don't have this profile, but if you can make this profile, then you can replicate it using the patterns feature.